What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Drift Games vlog. Hope you're all having a good day. We are having a good day because it is the final time we will see this S14 all taken apart as we put on all of our new stuff today to hopefully get a really nice look. Now what's happened in the meantime since the last video? Well, we've got the wheels, as you can see, now with some tires. The guys at tirebox.ie hooked us up with some 19-inch tires for this. We don't have to go super wide because the wheels aren't super wide, so it actually should be pretty good on the car. We don't know how they're going to fit stance-wise yet, but we have something to help us get good stance on the car, which are these HSD coilovers from Drift 2 Motorsport in Ireland. They're the distributor, and these are the best in the business. You guys know HSD, they're on pretty much most modified cars, tuned cars, drift cars at this stage. So the guys in Drift 2 do the full range of HSDs. These are actually specific for this car because they have a different spring rate on the front because it's now running a 6-cylinder. So the guys even changed the spring rate on it. So we have S14 spring rate on the back and then like a Skyline spring rate on the front because obviously it's running the RB25. On top of that, Mr. Leeson, Mikey, has been busy painting our body kit. So also from Drift 2 Motorsport, we've got a full Origin stylish line kit. Now Origin do a number of different kits, but this is sort of the old school look. So the idea with this car is to make it look quite period correct. So we're going with work wheels, we've got an Origin kit, but not the most modern one from the 2000s, which I think will really suit the car. It's actually a difficult process to paint as it is a pearl paint on the car, so Mike had to spend quite some time getting it right. We haven't actually seen the paint yet, so we're going to see in a little while. He's got it all nicely wrapped up. So the idea is to get the kit on the car, get the coilovers on the car, get the wheels on the car, get the car set up that it actually has a nice stance, looks great, and then we're going to get it aligned on Wayne's alignment machine to make sure that it's actually all straight and good. After that, then we're going to go chase all the gremlins in the engine. But of course, being me, I went for looks before performance straight away. And as I said, I don't know anything about performance, so Wayne's going to get to that in a future episode, try and diagnose what the hesitation in the car is. But at the moment, we're just going to make it look good today. So hopefully by the end of this video, this S14 will be looking exactly how I want. So Mike's opening the box for the HSDs. I'm not opening it because we've realized that these hands are very valuable in the company and I can't afford to cut them because it's not for manual labor or even for typing or doing social media. If I can't get enough of this into a video, then I mean, what sort of video is it? So I mean, we have to protect these hands and the movements at all times.
They're an endangered species, them hands.
So Mike, as I was saying, these are the coilovers on the ground now.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, check these out.
What are they?
Brand new Drift Games sunglasses available now from our shop, as you can see, in gold with the new logo. And they look pretty good, even though it's not technically sunny enough to wear them right now.
Technically you're inside and it's cloudy outside.
But it doesn't matter, you can still look cool inside, you can wear them inside, outside. You can't see a whole lot on the inside, and they are very nice. So if you want to pick them up, check them out in the shop.
That's the job.
These are pretty coilovers. So these are obviously, how many adjustable ways are these?
20 or something.
20 just
so we'll play around with those to see what it's like.
That's all in the Wayne's department for alignment.
That's not our department.
That's not our department. We're cosmetics.
So, yeah, they look nice though.
Yeah, very nice.
And the good thing is that the coilovers on the S14 are absolutely in a bad word. And they're wound up to the 9s at the moment, up to the very top for some reason, and we looked in the back and there's nothing left. So they fit a few old potholes, a few old curbs in their day, so fresh coilover is going to transform how the car handles. The good thing about these coilovers is you can adjust the height and you can still adjust the spring rate, so you basically can actually have it low and still a bit of comfort in it. So that's kind of what we're going to go for. Well, we hope so. We'll see how the wheels fit. We still have no idea if they're going to fit. So we're confident, we're positive.
Voice went high.
My voice went pretty high there. I think they'll fit nicely.
Sure, it'll be grand.
Basically what we've realised is the lower we go, the more the wheel's going to camber in. So it's going to be meeting in the middle of what's acceptable camber and low, and the wheel actually clearing the arch.
And what will drive down the road in Ireland as well.
That's neither here nor there. But it'll look cool, that's all that matters.
You off with that joke.
How you getting on?
Yeah, grand. I'm just fitting the rear coilovers here because I'm heading up to the mechanical department today. Wayne had to go off and do an emergency nappy change. That's the first on the channel. Yeah, I would change my own nappy. Change your nappy a few times, the track is, that's about it. Where is my socket gone? You can't
Just did a loop
I
around
did a full lap and I found it. That's the main thing.
HSDs are set particularly low because I am not sure we're going to get it. I'm not even sure I can get the wheel.
Nah, you're not getting the wheel on there.
I don't think I can even get it in.
At all.
That's going to need to be...
So what, we go a little bit lower then, yeah?
I'd say we go lower, yeah.
Lower, yeah.
You might put a set of space savers on it. Alright, while we have the coilovers being put on, one of the big upgrades we wanted to make was to the rubber brake hoses, which are rubbing off the coilover, and especially when we start going lower with the car, they're going to be in weird places. So we are going to upgrade them to some M-Tech brakes, braided hoses, which means that they obviously are much stronger, much more durable, not going to have any splits, and if they get a little bit of rubbing or whatever off the wheel or the coilover, they're all coated and everything, so they're not going to be splitting and causing the brakes to fail. So very, very good safety addition, and something that's going to make me a little bit more confident to take the car at speed down the road. So Wayne is going to throw them on. So thank you guys at M-Tech Brakes. We're now going to throw them on and make this car stop as good as it looks, or will look.
Give it a go, give it a go. Oh God.
Yeah, no.
I'd say we'd have to go a little bit lower.
Oh, god damn.
Like, if that's going to drop from there.
Oh yeah, no. Well look, I just dropped it as a guess, so that's 34 centimeters from there to there. So
I think it needs to come down for it to drop in.
Yeah,
You know, that kind
so I'll
of
probably drop it down to about 38 and we'll see what that's like.
Yeah, it's a good stance there now though, isn't it?
Getting there, lad.
Until it's dropping as well as the camber, so.
And a tyre rack. Wayne only put that in yesterday. It was never there before, so surprise.
Anyway, so it's basically we need movement in the suspension obviously to make it camber. So I think that like if the car is suspended, so it's still way too high or way too low. So we need to drop her down even more. You'd probably want that much on it, like that much there on it, just to give it enough time to travel.
That there, right? Okay,
See
hang
that?
on. So if I measure,
you measure that.
that there.
Yeah, that's how we do it. No, Mike, I moved a bit there. Hold on.
You've gone too far.
You got too far. That's it, lads.
There we go.
Are we in?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfecto. Oh, it's a good stance. It's a good stance for a road car. But I think before we do, if everything's tight on now, Mike, is it?
Yeah, we're
Front,
going to put it up to a full lash.
full tight, and then what I'll do is I'll actually drive it around the yard, and you'll know if it's scraping or banging or whatever.
Well, I would like to know before scraping before we put the kit on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 'cause then.
So if we take it for a little spin, at least then I'll know. No, that's fine. It's working fine.
Almost looks like a drift car with no kit on.
It should be a drift car. Waste of a good road car. Should be banging off walls
The
everywhere.
waste of a good road car.
Go on, Dave. Pull second. We know you can do it.
You don't think it's hitting the
I don't
arch?
think so.
Did you not just hear it?
Selective hearing. I hear what I want, and there's more work I don't hear.
The back is fine. It's not scraping up.
In the front, that's it.
It's not even up. It's
Lock the seat.
it's not. It's like it's hitting off something. It's not. I'm not sure what it's hitting off.
Yeah, there. How did you miss that, Mike? That will be pushed back. It's this. Turn it again.
Squeaky line.
Turn it again. Yeah, see?
Ah, Josh, that's only wing line. That's not.
It'd be rubbing the wing liner.
That's all it is. It didn't sound bad. It didn't sound like metal.
This point now he realises he's no mirror. And he's like, oh Jesus, where am I? No, there's the ice. Yeah.
Cut some of the arch liner out, and I think the front is fine. The back, I thought would be the problem, and there's no problem in the back because the yard is really bumpy. So you'll get a really good idea straight away of if like a big bump on the road because it's like divots and rocks and everything. So actually seems fine.
Does that mean we can get a grinder?
Yes, we might need the grinder.
Oh, I can get the new grinder. Get the new grinder.
Touch it, Wayne.
Dave!
I knew it was going
The
on.
sink!
Touch it.
Dave broke the sink. Oh my
You
God.
sat on it for 2 seconds and it broke.
I didn't even touch it.
Wait, would you look at your
Broke the
sink?
sink.
Wayne, it just fell on its own. Josh weakened
He was
it.
waiting for one of us to break it so he could charge
That's the
it.
second time we're after telling you now, Dave, you're too heavy.
We want to take a minute just to thank one of our partners here at Drift Games, M-Tech Brakes. They're one of the UK's leading supplier of performance brake pads, discs and hoses. We have run them on all of our cars. They're an amazing product and at an amazing price. So make sure you check out their full range at mtechbrakes.com. All right, so Mikey, last night was painting all of the body kit. Not an easy job, a couple of different stages in it, Mike.
Yeah, 3-stage pearl, but look, it's grand, it's fine. It's done.
I see him.
You haven't actually released the body kit yet.
No one really knows the body kit. Which one start with bumper?
Start with the front bumper.
You can tell he's taking a bit of pride in it.
I'm actually proud of this one, so I wrapped it up and all to bring it over.
I've never seen you wrap any bit of a body kit up.
You just throw it in the back of the van. Ooh. Shiny. Look at that. Let's get the kit on. I'm going to go working on tidying up some of the wiring, and that's going to get eaten by the wheel. And then we should be nearly ready to see what it all looks like together.
Josh, you helping me?
I'll help you.
In this point, gloves, because this is very clean. Any scratches, you're dead.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Okay, so front bumper's going on now, and it actually looks like a really nice fit now. Mike did a little bit of adjusting to make it absolutely perfect. And it still needs a bit of buffing and polishing and all that kind of stuff, but at the moment, it actually looks pretty sweet.
It's not too far off the original kit that was on there.
No.
It's just a bit more aggressive.
Just a little bit more aggressive. I don't want the car to be over the top. I kind of wanted it to be period correct. And I think this stylish line kit is very, 2000s Japan, especially with the wheels and everything. I want it to be a very nice car. I don't need it to be the ultimate stance car. I don't need it to be the ultimate, track looking car. I just want it to be a nice car. Looks great. Sort of expand on what the car looks like already. We're going to get these lights polished and stuff like that as well, just to get it to be absolutely perfect. I want to do a little bit of spraying around the place, but I just dying to see the kit and wheels on together. That's the big thing now. Okay, so the car is now down on the ground. I'm really happy with the wheel fitment, and we've just basically Tech 7 the indicators in and the rear bumper, as you can see. So this is just to make sure that it's really flush to the kit, and we'll be able to take these off tomorrow and show you guys what the car looks like with all that stuff off it. Now a lot of you will be asking, why is the car not super low? Well, I want to drive this car daily, and I have a lot of speed bumps on the way from.
How is that not super low?
It's the kit.
What?
It's not super low. But I could have gone smaller wheels. I purposely went for 19s to keep the car high with good arch to tire sort of ratio. I knew the kit wouldn't be super low, but for the roads we're taking every day to work from where I am to Mondello, like the M4 scrapes every day, so I was like, I'll just keep it usable. I think if the car is too low, I won't want to drive it, so I want to drive this car as much as possible. I'm going for that kind of 2000s classic look, so I think it's absolutely nailed that with the works. I think they work super well with the paint. Mike did a great job on the paint. So we're going to do two things at one time to speed things up. We're going to put the skirts on the car, and they need to be Tech 7 done. As you can see, they were originally done. Mike took off about 4 to 8 kilos of Tech 7 when they came off. His own body weight of Tech 7. So we're going to put that back on to make sure that's flush as well. And we're going to do an alignment on the car as well while we're doing that, so we get pretty much the car finished. And then tomorrow morning we can come back, take everything off, give it a little clean, and we'll see what the car looks like when it's finished. So let's get on to the tracking and the side skirts.
So we're attempting to use Wayne's fancy tracking machine now. None of us really have too much of it.
Do you know what? We're all in this together. Okay. That's it.
That's
the computer.
I mean, how hard can it be? Like, Dean Martin, one of the IDS drivers, is a professional at this, and pretty much we're trying to say anybody can do this.
This is Josh's call.
Essentially, this is going to be a road car, so we're going to tow it to be zero, so the wheels are pointing forward. What?
Pull it in a small bit.
It's not for drifting.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So you get good camber wear and tread wear. Tread wear? Is that the right thing? Okay. We're actually gonna stop this because I do actually need to tell Wayne what to be doing. You got zero, Wayne! Right, that's the microphone.
Well done, Wayne, we got zero.
Zero, and then go to the other one.
Lock her up. Whoa! Lock her up there, lad.
You know what the worst thing is?
By doing that, you affected that one by one.
No, I'm not too sure we are doing the right thing. Are you supposed to go to there?
Oh, it'd be so funny if Dean's watching this video now and he's like, them boys haven't a clue what they're at. I'm listening to Josh.
So Dave, here is your printout.
Tell us what the machine's after showing the most important information. Hard bad joke, lad.
It actually diagnosed it.
Diagnosed
Diagnosed is a bad joke.
I'd get rid of it there now. I'll offer you 3.5.
Well,
I like bad jokes.
No, I wouldn't even give you a bad. Looking at this, Mike, I wouldn't even give it to you. I'd be afraid.
It's very good the way it shows before and after. I like that.
No, that's before and that's after. That's the recommended, but because it's not standard, we've gone with like different settings for it.
Minus camber on the front. So is there much more camber on the front and back than there was?
No, we just tried to match it.
Okay. Good though.
So it's a tiny bit off, but you haven't really got any adjustable arms or anything like that. So it's
But at least it's the same each side, which is the most
same-ish.
That's why it was so twitchy on the road. There was so much toe on it. All right, so we got the car all aligned up now, and it was pretty bad. And now we've basically got the whole car squared up on the new tires and wheels. Wheels balanced, everything is sweet, so it should handle it really, really well. So now we've got that done. Last piece of the puzzle is putting on the side skirts, which Mike has left to last because the car needs to be on the ground. And then we're gonna get to look first time at what this very street-styled S14 is gonna look like. So let's get these skirts on as fast as we can. So we got the tape off, the car is now finished and looking really, really nice. As I said, I wanted this car to be a street car, didn't want it to be super stanced, wanted it just to be a good performance car on the road, and it's exactly how I envisioned it. Neil Sheehan, good shout on the wheels, they are absolutely perfect fitment for this car. Mike did an awesome job on the kit. Drift 2 Motorsport, thank you guys for the Origin Labo kit and for the HSD coilovers. This car is now looking good, but in a couple of episodes time we're going to have to do some mechanical work, fix some gremlins, and of course we're going to be upgrading the interior and other pieces on the car as well to make it absolutely perfect. But for now, I'm really pumped with how the car has come out. I hope you guys like it. If you do like it, let it know in the comments below. I think it actually turned out like a really nice street car. I know some of you are going to say go really, really low with it. We might go a little bit lower. We might do some camber arms to get a little lower in the future. But for now, I'm pretty pumped on it. Let me know what you guys think. It's another car on the channel, and for the first time ever, it's an RB on the channel. So if you guys like it, let us know. Of course, we are selling the new Hoonigan range now on the driftgames.life shop. We've got the full Drift Games range there, full Gas Monkey range and full Hoonigan range, and it's all in Europe, meaning you don't have to pay all that import taxes from the States. So go check it out on our website. Every time you guys buy a t-shirt or a hoodie, it helps us fund making all these fun videos. So if you guys can help us out, that would be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed. Make sure you're up to date with all the videos we're putting out. We're putting out 3 a week every Monday and Thursday and Saturday. So we'll see you on the next one.
So maybe we should do a vlog on getting Wayne to sink, will we?
Plug this in, Wayne.
I know, leave it for the minute.
Wayne, that's right. I think he's gone this time. We might need 2 screwdrivers left. Yeah, we need 2 screwdrivers.
You take it down.
Take it out. I know where to wash my hands now.